morning from Philadelphia and the city of brotherly love. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And here on South Broad Street, Jay, the spectrum used to reverberate. You can say the same now for Wells Fargo Center.
And you know what, Ed? All you need is a little bit of patience and a couple of top NBA draft picks, and you find guys like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid that will forever change the face of your franchise.
These days, it feels like 1983 in South Philly. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. And the two for Al Horford getting to the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard. To Beverly. Joel Embiid pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier. So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years. But LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverly's right on that one. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Beverly into the front court. Down 4. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
So deadly. Now, look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Leonard. Shot clock winding down. Leonard. His first effort off the mark. In the front court comes Simmons. Leads 4. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. George on the drive, but his shot misses. To Simmons. Second effort. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. Leonard. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Embiid. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beverly into the front court. Trailing by 4. Count the bucket for 2.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Simmons to Horford. Baseline drive. Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Al Horford at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. to Williams. And scores. Nice footwork to get around the defender.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's his 2nd time in his career he's been named 6th man of the year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
Oh, Ben Simmons. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the 2nd most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Oh, he can't connect. To Richardson. And he'll head to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
2 for 2 on that trip. Williams across the timeline. 14-10 the score. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Even to Zubac with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Defense, let's go.
Harkless. The drive right to the basket. Shot by Harkless off the mark. Horford. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
LA Clippers with the basketball.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Right down the lane, but the shot.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Joel Embiid with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Not done yet. Lou Williams. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Raul Neto at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. First quarter in the books. The 76ers have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful. But you don't expect it all the time.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. George to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Ed, let's bring it back to the fundamentals here. You have to follow through on that, not a slingshot.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to Harkless.
Screen.
Not that time. To Richardson. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Raul Neto, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2.
Great day today. Sixers won and ended the slump. Flyers on a roll and beat Boston, and the Cowboys lost. MOG thumbs up.
Paul George to Williams. Paul George, 4-2. Paul George, 2 of 4 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Montrezl Harrell rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
We're coming to win the East, Cowboy Shuck.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside.
Glad to
looking in.
catch
What
a
I mean by
stream. How
outside is
you
the
been,
2 or
man?
3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
Clippers, number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Able to convert on both free throws. Simmons into the front court. They trail by 1. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's LA Clippers ball. To George. Kyle O'Quinn swats it. That's out. Last touch by Kyle O'Quinn. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. George. Almost, and he's not getting the call. To Simmons. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Simmons converts the 3-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. It's the Clippers with the possession now. From the outside, no good. There it is, Al Horford. He's 2 for 2 now.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Paul George. LA with 4 to shoot. It's George for 2 to Horford. Paul George. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Cruises inside for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Beverly. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Now 4 for 9.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go Sixers. Yes. Woo. Yeah. That's what we got. Joel Embiid. Bring in Josh Richardson with Ben Simmons. We're going to have Tobias Harris. Okay, we're going to ride with
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 40, Ivica Zubac. Stepping in,
George. Al Horford tips it.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
Take it out.
Runner here won't go.
Damn.
Good job, boy. Good job.
That's all you. A little down there.
To Beverly. Paul George, now 3 for 9.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it.
Yay,
This
let's
year,
go.
he needs
Trust
to
the
be playoff
process. The
team
process
all
is
day,
finished
every
this
day.
year. We're going to
Leaving no
finals. I
doubt.
can feel
Slams
it.
it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
That's it.
To Beverly.
Orlando Magic, I think we got to watch out for them.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off, but that was a bug at the park.
And stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The 76ers will start the second half with a narrow lead. It's obvious how these guys score the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Clippers have kept it close after one half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers.
game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
Simmons did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Beverly. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. My ball.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Curling inside. And the Clippers able to clear the board. Paul George to Leonard. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Runner's good there.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2. Al Horford has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to Leonard. Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper misses. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
I got him.
He throws it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Here's Leonard for 2. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Simmons to Richardson. There it is, Al Horford. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. It's LA Clippers ball to Leonard. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads a bucket. Slams it down. And there was no stopping him that time.
I was expecting a dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Leonard to Beverly. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Count the basket at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Kawhi Leonard. He shoots. Off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Harris, the pass taken away by the Clippers. Whoa, what a finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Simmons converts the 3-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. To Leonard. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Harris. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, emphatic slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Leonard. To Williams. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
And the finish, slam dunk.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Sixers with the rebound. Lou Williams snatching it out of the air. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. Short jumper off the mark. 3 quarters down. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Williams into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Leonard. Baseline drive. Add 2 points to the board.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
The pass set it all up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Here comes the screen. And they call the foul. Careful there, Chet.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 42, Al Horford. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 1.
He buries it off the step back.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Slams it down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Leonard to Harkless. Oh, he missed a short one there. To Richardson. No good, and no foul. On the follow, way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Williams to Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down. To Tobias Harris. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Clippers have the basketball. Curling inside. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Williams across the timeline. His guys down by 9. To Leonard. Has a chance. shot by Leonard won't go. Harris to Simmons. Gets to the basket and scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's LA Clippers ball. Here's Leonard for two. And he buries it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
A shot no good there by Williams.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Williams into the front court. His team down 9. And look out. Big finish at the rim. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Good look that time, but off the mark. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lou Williams. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Williams across the timeline. Down 5. Beverly to Leonard for 3. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George. Short jumper off the mark. Beverly into the front court. They'll run the offense. Williams to Paul George. Williams. Not going down here. And now an intentional foul. So they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Got it from the line. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win in a close game. And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Clippers finished on the losing end of a close score. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Second chance points.
I loved the physicality in this game. Players were fighting for the ball on every possession, trying to give their teammates another chance on every missed shot. Both teams showed a lot of heart.
Player of the game.
Simmons seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Philadelphia 76ers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.